right?
Mm-hmm.
But because we're busy people, I
Mm-hmm.
want to provide you your own space to learn. And on top of that, if you want to be in a group, then we can be in a group in a week where it's live like this, Zoom. It's not in public. It's just us talking of what we can do to help each other. Then I will, the 5th week is empowerment week, where I take you to the metaverse and show you the top 10 universities in the world that they're already using. And so that's how I level you up, is giving you all the technology, the knowledge that you can do, but not so crazy where you think you can't do. It's just really in your head. So I slow it down so you can enjoy yourself learning, leveling yourself up, but also with other people, not alone, together.
And 2 questions for you about on the learning aspect, and that is, you mentioned today with Russ 5 minutes. You said, Marlene, you were telling Russ that yes.
Okay, so I'm running a project. I have 2 projects coming up actually. First one is due in 11 days now. It's called 50 Inspirational Project. So the most live streamer I've seen is Donald Cohen. He does 1 or 2 people every single day, 7 days a week, which is crazy. And I only do 2 live streams a week, 1 audio on Friday and then 1 audio on Sunday. Okay, it sounds crazy, so it's 4. But anyway, he's retired, I'm not. So basically what I wanted to do is elevate 50 of my connections at the same time. And you're like, well, what's the benefit for me? Your SEO is going to be big, because my website, actually, you're going to be on my website. We're going to be on a panel with Level Up Academy live stream, which is 1,200 subscribers in YouTube. And hopefully your audio we can extrapolate, so I can blast your audio so you can hear yourself on iHeartRadio, on Spotify, on Google Play. And it's on 70 nations and countries and 6 continents. So your SEO will increase. My website actually is featured on a couple of magazines. So that means, what that means to you is like popularity contest in Google. The more your name is mentioned on other people's site, the more your name comes up on Google. And if you're running a business, that's free PR for you, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm also running a global summit in October. It's called Recharge and In Charge. In order for you to be in charge, you got to recharge yourself. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you're going to come and learn with other people. 50 Inspirational is 2 things. I kept it simple. One is there's like an application that you do. It's like 8 questions. It's all over Level Up Academy. Or you could also go to my website, lua.leland.com. Lua's Level Up Academy. So LUA by by.leland.com. You'll click 50 Inspirational and all the information is there. So 2 steps. 1, fill out the form so I can get to know you. And 2, give me a 5-minute video. It will be public. It will be out on YouTube as well. And think about what inspires you or who inspires you. And when you're creating that video, give me a story that inspires you to keep going, or how you got here today. And imagine if today is your last day on earth, and this is the legacy and the impact you're trying to leave your great grandkids. What would you say to them?
Right, but I wanted to, we're almost actually at the conclusion right now of the spotlight, but I wanted to ask you this. Would you tell us why is education so passionate for you? Because there is a reason for it.
Yeah, so Asian culture, before we can even talk, education is ingrained in our culture, right? So like anything else can stop, but you got to keep on educating. I was abandoned as a child. I grew up with my dad's side. And so my thing is, if I'm number 1 out of 8,000 kids, my parents will come get me. And so I kept being number 1, all the honors, and compete all whatever I can be since I can remember, maybe 5 or 6 years old. And then I kept going and my parents never came. It never came. And then I was 7. My mom came, but I didn't understand what's happening with the adults. I was only able to spend time with her less than 24 hours. And I said, okay, if I kept going, maybe my dad will come home and get me and my mom will come back. So I kept going, always number 1. It got to the point where I came here in the US. I didn't know how to speak English. I learned how to speak English, but because it's habitual. Education for me is like breathing. It's habitual. So I just kept going, getting my education, even now. But now I found a purpose for that need of education, is that when you are teaching at a university, you don't want a teacher that never took the class that you're actually about to learn. So with my strategy is that if I get all these degrees, which I'm coming back on October for another master's in psychology, is that I can teach pretty much any class now because I have all these degrees that I've taken.
Wow. I mean, incredible. It just really, I found that to be so passionate when I heard you talk about, why education is such a passion for you. And you do know it takes us to have fire. If you get fire from you, I don't know what it is that creates a fire in your life. That does what? It inspires you. It creates what you need. It could be something that's positive. It could even be a negative. Sometimes our negativity is not all bad. I found in my life it hasn't been. It put me, nothing that sets you on fire makes you spark and makes you move ahead, doesn't it? Then you move.
Yeah.
But I just want to take, before we end, tell us some of the events you've got going on, and hey, invite some people to invite. I'd like to come. Invite us to come.
Definitely. At one of these days, maybe in July, you could be on my podcast too. So I do live stream Wednesday and Thursday on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. It is at 9 a.m. PST every single Wednesday and Thursday. In July, it will change to 9:30 to 10:30 PST. It hasn't changed much, just 30 minutes difference. And then on Friday, an audio will come out through Level Up Academy. I think you see that thing. It's on LinkedIn as well. And the audio blasts out to 16 distribution channels, including my website, including other people's website. And that's the one that is top 10 podcasts to listen to from LA Weekly that I was highlighted. And I have a magazine coming out in July 20th from Australia, Leading with a Soul with Dr. Nupi. And then July 7th is the anthology book that's coming out. And I really just want to invite you guys to DM me if you're feeling down or if you just want to bounce ideas. I have a lot of ideas in my head, and so I'll put it out there for you. And if you own a business or if you want your story to be out there, I really encourage you to apply for the 50 Inspirational Project. There is no fee. There is no oh, you're just going to do selling. I don't do selling like that. I'm very transparent. I really just want to highlight my connections. I want you to be the king and queen for that entire time of the king and queen that you deserve to be. Hear your story, what you're all about, what are you doing with your community, because our community, your community is our world together. And I want to make sure that all the negativity and all the noise that's happening in the world, we can shut it down, at least within our circle, to keep moving and continuously improve by collaborating with other people.
That's wonderful. CJ, thank you again so very much. And I, for one, look forward to being a participant. Thank you so much today for coming and joining us.
Yeah, I'll tag you on that one. So you I'm going to do it. I'm like, yes, do it, because you have the opportunity is closing on July 1st. So yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you so much.